Hello, and welcome to the Happy Soul Show, where we believe the impossible is totally possible. We believe that every soul is on their own soul's journey, and we don't care what path you are on. We support you here, and we accept all beliefs. My name is Janine Roberts. I'm your host. I'm also the owner of Happy Soul Healing, where I do past life regressions, QHHT, and Akashic Tarot readings. And today on the show, we have an amazing guest who has some awesome abilities, super fun, super nice person. Her name is Veronica. Is it Medrano?
Medrano.
Medrano. I'm so sorry about that. Veronica Medrano, and she is a QHHT practitioner like me. She also does BQH, which is Beyond Quantum Healing, and she's also a channeler for the Lyrans, specifically a being called Omax. So today we're going to talk about that. So welcome to the show, Veronica. I'm so happy to have you here.
I'm excited. Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. It's so fun. Such a fun thing to do, channeling and the other modalities as well. It's all just so exciting. Such deep work, not only for yourself, but you're helping other people. You're helping to raise the consciousness of Earth. You're helping to really make a difference in waking people up and really helping people along their spiritual journey. So that's awesome. So we both do QHHT, which is quantum healing hypnosis technique for anyone out there who doesn't know what that is. But now beyond quantum healing, it's very similar but different. Can you tell us a little more about that?
Yes. So it is also another healing hypnosis modality. And but the difference is that you're able to do this one online. You're able to have online sessions with clients, and you're able to so you don't just explore past lives with just like QHHT. You can explore future lives, lives as a rock, lives as a dolphin. Like it just that's why it's beyond, because it goes more than just past lives, pretty much.
Yeah, absolutely. So for those out there who have had QHHT sessions done, how is the process different?
So the process is a little bit different because you're connecting energies in a different way than how you are with QHHT. You start with a water, like you're setting intention for your session, which is different. I know QHHT kind of, we don't do that. And then you do a water alchemy, where you set your intention in the water and you drink the water.
Ah,
And then,
okay.
yeah, and then the other part is you do a heart and mind coherence meditation before you start inducing the client.
Oh, how fun. How fun. So when these sessions are done on Zoom, how is that different? Because I know as a QHHT practitioner, these have to be in person because of
Mhm.
how deep the client goes. So what's the difference in that? How do you, I guess, protect the client and make sure the session's done safely with BQH?
Yeah, so it's pretty interesting. That's a really good question. So Candice Cromran is the one who created BQH. And I know it's also because when you're online and the client has to go to the restroom, you're just like, you can't take them physically to the restroom, which is a big,
Yeah.
you know. So there is a script in the BQH while you're inducing them that allows them and tells them, hey, it's okay if you have to go up to get to the restroom. It's okay. You just go, and we're going to continue right back where we were. And so there's a little added script into that for a restroom potty break.
Gotcha, gotcha. So there's just something added to that induction to the hypnosis part that adds in some kind of safety, more safety measures because they're not in person.
Yeah, and also if you get disconnected, there's something in there too, so they know when it's going into your conscious mind. Oh yeah, we'll just reconnect again.
Okay, absolutely. That's awesome. Yeah, and you're also a channeler, which we talked about previously, me and you, when we first met. And you basically developed this skill during a QHHT session that you were having done on yourself, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So tell us about that. Tell us how that came about, when that happened, and how it all worked out.
Yeah, I mean, just like most everyone that is beginning to awaken, I got a little curious and I was just like, hey, I want to do a QHHT session. I was trying to find like the appropriate practitioner that resonated with me. And I'm scrolling and I find one that's near my location where I live. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I go book the QHHT and I have it with her. And um, I'm telling her in our interview, I'm telling her, hey, I'm probably gonna go to Egypt. I'm probably gonna probably have a past life in Egypt, like, and she was like, okay, well, let's see. And so I do the session and I completely did not go to Egypt. I went to a whole different planet. I saw the Lyran planet. I saw the beautiful skies. It was like so surreal. I was crying. Like I even said that I was home, that I felt like I was home, and I haven't felt that in a long time. Um, and lo and behold, like right there, as soon as she calls my guide forward, a huge, big cat-line feline appears right before me, and my heart
Definitely not
melts.
what you were expecting.
No, and my heart exploded, and I just burst into tears. And he was there to greet me, and so then I'm just like hugging him. I'm holding his hand. I'm just feel like so blissful, and I'm then the practitioner says, "Hey, what is he saying to you? Like, what can we bring him forward?" And I was like, I had no idea. I've never channeled, never even heard of what channeling was. And so I was like, didn't even know what that meant. So I just said yes. And all of a sudden, my whole body was vibrating like a whole different frequency. And I had never felt that before. And it was really interesting. And yeah, my voice changed, my vocal cords, like I just felt so completely different. And so I just started channeling the words, my voice. It really set me off in this like curiosity afterwards. I was just like, what is going on? What was that? And I want to do it again.
Yeah. Was it scary?
No, honestly, at the first time, it just, no, it actually just sparked curiosity in me.
Yeah. So it just felt right.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's awesome. Okay. And you've been channeling a being named Omax since then?
yes,
And has that's been 3 years? Is that what you told me? 3 years
yeah.
that's happened. So
Hmm.
you channeled him since then.
Yes,
Okay, very fun. And I think you mentioned to me before that you have had other training since then on channeling. So
yes.
can you tell us? And I guess that was to just kind of hone your skill to improve your skill with the channeling. Tell us a little bit about what you've done with that.
Yeah, so, along with channeling, there's so many like, how can I put it? There's so many steps that you can take and just to be precautionary and to make sure that you're channeling the right being, that you're channeling a being of love and light. When you're channeling, your vessel's completely open. So you want to set some standards, and I wanted some extra tool belts in my tool belt to kind of just put those in place and just reassure myself. And so I found a school. It's called Spirit School,
Okay.
and I took the course, and it's like a 5-week course, and they just give you a lot of knowledge and information. And the mentors there are really, really beautiful and very heart centered people that really care and want you to succeed. And so I took the course and I got some tools in my tool belt with some practicing and mentoring that I'm still continuing to do because I just want that extra, mentoring, and just the information sometimes it comes out. It's like you never know. And so I yeah, I did that and I got my certificate, and I have the extra tools in my tool belt that have helped me along the way. So
So, would you recommend that to someone who's maybe curious about channeling? They don't really know what it is, just kind of looking into it. Is that the step that you would suggest they take to start learning to channel?
Absolutely. And the course is so beautiful because it's not just for beginners and it's not just for trance channeling. They go throughout all kinds of forms of channeling because there are so many different
Okay.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you feel like that's helped you a lot to be able to maybe channel Omax a little easier? Has that helped with that process?
Yes. Yes, for sure. Like it has definitely helped me hone my skill a lot better, to make sure that like my channel's clear and like what I got to do to make sure that, I'm in the right space
Yeah.
to be able to channel, and just so much more information that they share that helps.
Yeah. Do you know that website off the top of your head?
I think it's called Spirit School Magic. I think that's what
Spirit
it's called.
spiritschoolmagic.com.
Yeah. Hmm. I think
Okay.
that's what it is.
Awesome.
I
So
have to
not
look it up again, but I
yeah,
think that's
yeah.
what it is. Yeah. But my mentors were, it's two because they're both really amazing trance channels as well, and it's Amy Sarkarski and Nicole. I don't remember her last name, but Amy and Nicole.
Okay, we
Um,
can add it in the comments later.
yeah.
We can add that in the comments. So, okay, awesome. So today we are going to be doing something very exciting. We are going to get to meet Omax. Veronica is going to channel this being for us. And it will take her a couple of minutes to get ready. So as she starts preparing for that, uh, just bear with us as she gets into that channeling mode. So I'll let
All
you do your
right.
thing. I'm excited
Yes.
to talk to Omax.
Hello.
Hey, I'm here. I
Okay.
just
Okay. I
removed
was
myself so you could get
okay.
prepared.
Okay.
Just do
Okay.
your
Thank
thing.
you. Mm. Yes, 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 yes. One moment, we are adjusting, we are adjusting. One moment, my dear.
Sure.
All right. Yes, yes. We are here, we are here.
Thank you so much for coming and talking with us today. Is this Omax?
Absolutely, yes, yes. This is
Hey, all right.
Omax.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you speaking with us today through Veronica. And I have some questions for you. Is that okay if I ask you a few questions?
Yes, absolutely, my dear. We are honored. We are honored to be here. Yes.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Can you tell me more about the Lyrans?
Yes, yes. Great question, my dear. Yes, we were a civilization that lived in harmony, in peace. Yes, yes. We are the feline races. There are many different types of feline. There are many different types of Lyrans, my dear. Yes, yes. But we were a civilization, warriors, as you say, a warrior civilization that lived in harmony, in peace, my dear.
Okay, so can you tell me where are you located or when are you located? When or where?
See, there is no sense of time where I reside, my dear. So we will say we exist here in the now, my dear, in different dimensions, my dear. But as you understand that our planet was destroyed, my dear, and we have ventured off and evolved from different races, like the avians, my dear, the Pleiadians, yes, yes, and many more. We have evolved.
Hmm. So what happened to your planet?
It was destroyed, my dear.
Can you tell me what happened to it, how it was destroyed and why?
Yes, there were different kind of beings that have different differences between many differences, my dear. We will say many differences, and they have infiltrated our planet, my dear. And they destroyed the planet, my dear. If
Hmm.
we put it in a simple way, we will put it in a simple way.
Yes, as humans, definitely need it simplified so we can understand. So, can you tell me in a way that we would understand what dimension, what level of dimension? Of course, we are 3D here on Earth. What level of dimension would you consider yourself to be?
Yes, my dear. We reside in the 12th dimension, my dear. We reside in the 12th dimension, my dear. See, there are layers in dimensions. There are layers that are stacked up and up and up. And we reside in the 12th dimension.
Okay, that's amazing. That is way higher than we are here on Earth. Um,
Uh,
So why did you connect with Veronica during that session a few years ago? What made you connect with her? How did you do that?
yes, another good question, my dear. See, we needed to let her know about this ability. See, she was not aware of disability. She was not aware of many things in that now moment. And so we came forth to let her know, to have her understand a clearer understanding of how energy moves within the body. See, she had to feel us. She had to know that we were present and that we were there in that moment, my dear. So, what better way than to come through and have us speak? Hmm.
Yes, absolutely. So is there anything that you're aware of that's maybe happening on Earth this year that we need to pay attention to?
Yes, yes, my dear. See, there are many new frequencies, as we have told the channel, that have been placed upon your planet now. See, they are very strong. They are very strong, and many of you may be feeling tired, headaches, drained of energy, my dear. See, these energies and frequencies are integrating within your DNA, within your body, to be able for you to integrate these and use these into your advantage, my dear. So that is continuing to process. It's a process, yes, and that is continuing to happen within your planet, my dear. And there are many other things, many changes that you will see amongst your planet for the positive. Let's see here. What we mean by positive changes is positive changes in your atmosphere, positive changes in your weather, positive changes within Mother Earth, my dear.
Hmm. Good, good. So, what can we do as individuals and as a collective to help with that process?
Yes, as you all remember and start to remember who you truly are, what you are capable of, and not to forget that you are all beautiful souls and you have light that is within you, and you are able to exude that energy out. And by what we mean by that is you are able to assist others in need, that is also using your light. You are able to heal others, transfer energy in a positive manner, uplift yourselves, continue those friendships, continue those beautiful relationships with love and light and joy within your heart. That is another way that you are lifting humanity. If it is not in this form, as in spirituality, my dear.
Mm, awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Um, so, can you tell us a little bit about um, our understanding is very limited when it comes to everything happening at the same time, all of our past lives, future lives, all occurring at the same time. Like that's very complex for us to understand. Could you explain that a little bit?
Yes, that is a construct. It is very hard for a human mind to wrap their minds around. Yes, we understand. But see, we will see dimensions are everywhere, my dear. They are all around you. It is not far away. It is not a far away place. They are here. They are there. See, that is why mediums and all psychics are able to tap into the field so quickly, easily, because they are everywhere. Dimensions are everywhere. It is not just somewhere in the ether as you all think. See,
Mm,
all is happening at the same time. These dimensions are residing in the same place at the same time. It is really hard to explain, my dear. But let's see, we will take it as if you put a TV screen and there are cubes in this TV screen. And as you begin to this screen, all these cubes are dimensions. There lies your planet, we will say. So you see, all is in one big happening simultaneously. Understand?
yes, yes. And what can we do individually to be able to tap in and maybe see, or I don't even know, is that even possible to see into those dimensions, to raise our vibrations, to be able to connect with those dimensions?
Ah, yes, that is a very good question. See, the first key that we will bring forward is believe. You must believe that your brain is so powerful, it is able to tap into that, because it is, my dear. It is. Your brain and your body is so powerful, more than what you know right now, my dear. So we will say, believe. Trust in your abilities, because many of you on your planet do not trust that you hone and have these abilities within yourselves. But you do, my dear. You are able to tap into dimensions. You are able to to view other dimensions. You are able to do much than what you all know.
And would meditation be a good step in helping with that?
Yes, my dear, because it allows you to quiet your mind. See, there's so much going on your planet, so much things that your brain cannot process and cannot slow down enough to be able to hone those abilities. You see, you got to slow down your mind. That is why breath work and breathing is so important, because it allows your mind to slow down, to allow yourselves to tap in, to open yourselves up more, so that you are aware and become aware of what it is you're seeing, feeling, sensing, and knowing.
Yeah, so most of us, most of the human race is very busy and get busier and busier. Is that one reason why we don't have that ability as easily, because we are so mixed up with everything else going on?
Absolutely, my dear. You have many distractions on your planet, many distractions. And the food that you are eating, there's just so much that we can connect to why. But Many understand that if you love your body and you understand, because your body is also speaking to you, my dear. Your body speaks to you constantly with pains, with aches. It is constantly allowing you and telling you what is going on. So your brain, the food that you are eating, the distractions on your planet, yes, see, that is why it is good. And this is why all spirit guides allow and say to you, be in a quiet space. Allow yourself to quiet yourself. Be in nature. See, nature is somewhat quiet, but it allows your brain to be calm and to be able to hear and understand.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, for anyone who would also like to learn how to channel beings such as yourself, where would they start? What are some steps we could take? Like if I wanted to be able to channel a being, what would be the first step I need to take to do that?
Yes, my dear, yes. See, the first thing that we would like to say, many will say many other things, but this is what we, the Lyrans, are bringing forward to you at this now moment. All right. So we will say that what you need to do first is to start feeling energy. Call upon your guidance. What does it feel like to you? What are you understanding that energy is feeling? See, everything is energy, my dear. Everything on your planet is energy. Yes. So what are you feeling when you call your guidance forward? That is the first step. Gain a connection with your guidance. Understand how they come in for you, because they do not come in all the same for all. You understand? So feeling the energy, we will say you start there. Feeling the energy of your guidance, calling them forward. What are the sensations? What are you feeling? What are you hearing?
Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for that. So, yeah, and thank you for all of these answers. I really appreciate you talking to me today. Do you have anything else for either me, Veronica, anyone who might be listening to this show? Any other advice or message that you want to give us?
Yes, my dear, here we are. So the message that we will bring forward today, as we are speaking about spirituality, as we are speaking about awakening yourselves. See, the process of awakening is happening fairly quickly on your planet now. And we are very excited and we are very pleased. So, what we will say is don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged about your gifts. Don't get discouraged on who you really are. If you are getting the nudge to experience many new things that you are wanting to explore, go for it. Do it. See, they will continue to lead you down other paths, my dear. Yes. So, what we will say is don't get discouraged. Believe and trust in yourselves. Believe that everything happens within the heart space, my dear. In the heart space, do focus on trying to better yourselves, to become better human beings, so that you can allow Mother Gaia to ascend and to continue to place these beautiful energies upon your planets. We are excited and we are always here for you. You may call upon all kinds of beings that are in positivity, of course, to help and assist you. They are there, and the angels are also here to assist you all, and they are just waiting for you. So if you would like to have assistance, if you would like to understand yourself better, get in a quiet space. Learn to understand your feelings. Learn to understand you and how you function in your abilities. Yes, that is all.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I really appreciate you talking to us today. That's very enlightening, very good messages, good answers. So I really do appreciate that. And I know it will help a lot of people. So thank you. Thank you so much for that. And I guess that's all we have. If you want to bring Veronica back.
Yes, my dear. It is an honor and it is a privilege to be here. We are grateful and we are thankful for you all listening in as well. Thank you for allowing us to be here. Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye. Wow, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Now we will wait as Veronica comes back. It may take her a minute to get back oriented and back into the space, back into reality. So we will bear with her and give her a minute to get to that place, to gain her bearings.
Hi.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. I'll give you a second. I'm going to give you a minute here to get yourself back into your body fully. And yeah,
Yeah.
that
Hi.
was so fun. That was so fun. So, yeah, how do you feel?
A little loopy, but I'm good. I
Okay.
need to ground
To
myself.
make it like a little dizzy, kind of? Yeah, yeah, like
No, not,
disoriented.
yeah, like not dizzy, just kind of like loopy, a little, like airheady, like airheady kind of, is kind of what it feels
Okay,
like.
okay, all
Mhm.
right. Well, we will ease back in here. Um, so how does it feel for you when Omax is talking? Are you just
So
kind of in the background, just sitting there waiting? Where are you at?
I'm gone. So like my brain doesn't function. Like I feel like I am, um, so it feels like I'm out of the body pretty much. It
So
feels like
you don't remember anything? So you'll have to watch just to know what you said. Okay.
yes, and that's why I record
Yeah.
myself when I channel because I don't remember. I it feels like a distant memory. It feels like it's far away. What I can hear the voice, but I can't really make out every single little thing that was brought forward.
Wow.
Um because it feels far away, if that makes any kind of sense.
Well,
But
I will just tell you, it was amazing. It was wonderful answers, and yeah, and I just felt the energy and the peace while talking. So yeah, that was awesome. So thank you for doing that. And
yeah.
um, okay, so this was awesome for me. This was a little different for me. I've never actually spoken to a being in this way, so it was very eye opening and super fun. So now I'm going to work on my own personal channeling. I'm like, okay, I want
Yeah.
to do that. I want to do this. That's super fun. Yeah. So do you have do you have like a routine that you have to do afterwards to kind of get yourself back oriented? Do you need a nap? What happens after?
Okay, so after I get really hungry, I crave like dark chocolate, because dark chocolate's very grounding. Anything that is grounding is what I will kind of lead towards. If I'm not putting my feet in the grass or like going in nature, I'll just have some chocolate. I'll just take some deep breaths. I do get so this is sometimes if you are not used to it, it drains your energy.
Mm,
um,
okay.
it's very draining because it's like a strong energy going through your body, and you'll feel it because you'll be like, why am I so tired, like yawning, and it's a little bit depleting of energy a little bit. But as you keep doing it and you keep practicing, it gets a little bit better. But it is energy. You're running energy, about a big strong energy in your body, so it is something like have to get used to, I will say.
Yeah.
um and so like right now, I have some chocolate almonds, dark chocolate almonds, that I'm gonna have munch on a little bit. I drink lots of water. I have to stay hydrated. That's another thing. You have to, before going in and going out. I get really thirsty when I come back. And the other thing is I have to hydrate. I have to remember that I have to hydrate my body to allow this to happen. And so that's another pointer I can give. And Yeah, and that's pretty much kind of what my process is. Just trying to ground myself with food, and just drink lots of water, and just reorientate myself back to
Yeah,
reality.
yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure it takes a lot out of you,
Yeah.
especially with something that's that powerful. Because, I did ask the question, 12th dimensional, and I'm like, compared to our 3D reality here, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I mean, that's a huge increase of energy and everything. And then just trying to hold that energy as, during the channel, I'm sure is just like depleting, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, so awesome,
Yeah.
awesome.
And
So
and
fun.
that's why I rock too, because it helps move my
Yeah,
body
the
and move my
rocking.
energy. Yeah.
I noticed that toward the end, I don't know, maybe if it stabilizes, that you
Yeah.
weren't rocking as much. So maybe the energy starts to stabilize. And
Yep.
okay. Okay. Very neat. Very neat. All right. Well, this was so cool. So I really appreciate you getting on here. I wish you the absolute best with all of the different modalities that you're doing. I know you're going to help a lot of people. You are going to be a big part of raising the consciousness of the earth, and alongside Omax, as well as doing BQH and QHHT. So you are a light, love and light to the world. So I appreciate it. I did want to let everyone know you can find Veronica at on Instagram at guidance_channeler. Correct? Is that your
Mhm.
handle? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, yes. And if you guys are wanting to do sessions or anything, I don't have a link just yet, but you can message me on there and then just let me know if you want a channeled reading or a hypnosis session, and I will definitely respond and get back to you.
Awesome. Awesome.
And
That's great. And I'll
also,
put
if you guys want to give me a follow, that'd be great too. If you guys like what you
yes,
saw.
absolutely. Follow her, and I'll put her link in the comments once we are done. But yeah, so absolutely, that was amazing. So thank you so much, Veronica. I know you're busy, so I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to do this as well. So anyway, thank you guys for watching today. This episode of the Happy Soul Show. This episode, now, is pre-recorded. We're recording just for availability reasons. So it will go live at 7 o'clock this evening, which is when you'll be watching it. So you'll know that. But I won't be doing any live readings tonight for that reason, because this is pre-recorded. But if you want a live reading, or not a live reading, but a reading, just put your question or comment into the comment section of the video, and I'll be glad to pull a card for you and do a reading. And join me next week. I'm going to be interviewing Beth, another QHHT practitioner who also does BLSR, which is Between Lives Soul Regression, which is a really cool modality. So thank you again, Veronica. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone watching. This was super fun. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you next time.
Bye. Thank you for